Hi everyone! Today we're going to be learning about a really incredible saint. A saint named St. Martin of Tours. So Tours is the town he was from. So when you see of or de in the middle of a saint name, it's telling you that they are from a certain place. So for me, if one day I became a saint, God willing, I would be Miss McMahon of Seattle or the US. It'd be to separate me from maybe another St. McMahon or another St. Megan who lived in another area. So St. Martin of Tours has a really cool story. I tried my best to draw Roman armor. Didn't really turn out, but I think the story is going to be great regardless. So St. Martin of Tours was a soldier. When he was 10, he started to learn how to battle and everything in the Roman Empire. His father was a soldier, and soon when he was 15, he went to go join him in the cavalry, which means they rode horses around protecting their empire. So one of the days he was out patrolling, he saw a beggar who was in the snow with no clothes, shivering and cold, and all the other soldiers just pass by because they see the sad and the homeless often. But his heart just hurt so much for this man, so he goes up and he had his cloak. And if you see any pictures of St. Martin of Tours, it's him with his cloak and his sword and him cutting it in half. So he took the cloak off his own back, cut it in half, and gave it to the beggar. Now the cool part is that night he had a dream, and in the dream he saw Jesus. And Jesus was wearing the half of the cloak that he had cut off. And he remembered what Jesus had said about what you do for the least of you, you do for me. Which means that what you do for those who people pass by or don't think of, you're really doing it for Jesus. Jesus is in all of us. And so he saw that and was, I have to do some big things. I have to change the world. He later became a bishop and converted a lot of people to believe in Jesus, and is a really incredible saint. So that is a brief history, well, I guess a brief story about St. Martin of Tours. I wonder what else you can learn about him. He's the patron saint of soldiers, tailors, so people who sew, probably because of the cloak, the poor, because of helping them, so poverty and the poor. And hopefully during this time that we're living, we can look to St. Martin of Tours to show how we can be charitable to others and give even the clothes off our back. So, St. Martin of Tours, pray for us.